I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we'll understand the terms consistent or inconsistent when we are referring to equations, rather solving equations. The question here is, determine whether each of the following equation is consistent or inconsistent. Now when we say consistent, it means has solution. So if the equation has a solution, it is consistent. Inconsistent means no solution, right? So then we say no solution of the equation means inconsistent. So that's the base for you. You can pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestions. So we'll work with these four equations. The first one is 2x plus 5 equals to 1. X belongs to natural numbers. Natural numbers are numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. 0 is not a natural number. B is 4 minus x equals to 3. X belongs to natural numbers. C is 2x plus 6 equals to 1. X belongs to integers. When I say integers, we include negative and positive numbers along with 0, right? So for example, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, so on. On the negative side, 0, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 and all. Now the last one here is 5 minus 2x equals to 12, where x belongs to real numbers. Real numbers are the numbers which can be represented on the number line, right? Those are all the real numbers. Okay, so let's see how to classify them as consistent or inconsistent. Consistent means the equation has a solution, and inconsistent means it has no solution, right? That is what it means. So let us see. Okay, so when I write 2x plus 5 equals to 1, let's solve for x. So we can say 2x equals to 1 minus 5, which we know is minus 4. To get x, I'll divide by 2. So we get minus 4 divided by 2. So we get x equals to minus 2. Now you have to tell me whether this solution is consistent or inconsistent. Tell me. Now remember, this equation is x belongs to natural number. We got x equals to minus 2. Is it a solution in natural numbers? That is what you need to answer. So, well, minus 2 is not a natural number. So this is inconsistent. Do you see that? Inconsistent. Since in the domain of natural numbers, we have no solution. Minus 2 is not a natural number. Do you get the idea, right? So that is what we mean. Now let's do the next one. 4 minus x equals to 3. X belongs to natural numbers. Let's solve this. Taking x to the right side, we get 4 minus 3 equals to x, and that is 1. So x is equals to 1, and 1 is a natural number, and therefore we have a solution. Since we have a solution, we'll say this equation is consistent. Does it make sense to you now? Okay, I hope it does. I'd like you to pause the video, answer the question, the following two questions, and then look into my suggestion. Now we are talking about integers, which could be plus or minus whole numbers like this, and 0. We have 2x plus 6 equals to 1. Let's solve. 2x equals to 1 minus 6, which is 2x equals to minus 5. X is equals to minus 5 over 2, which you could write this as minus 2.5, right? So we have a solution x equals to minus 2.5. Now the question is it an integer? It is not. Since this is not an integer, we do not have a solution in the domain of integers. We'll call this equation as inconsistent. Right? So the solution should be in the given domain. If it is not, then it's not a valid solution. You get the idea, right? So that is how it is. Okay. So the last one for you. 5 minus 2x equals to 12. So we'll take 2x to the other side. 5 minus 12 equals to 2x. That is minus 7 equals to 2x. Or x equals to minus 7 over 2. And that is minus, let's say, 3.5. Now, is that a real number? That's the real question, right? Yes, it is. Since it is a real number, we do have a solution. We'll say it is consistent. So I hope with this you have understood the concept of consistent and inconsistent. Consistent means has a solution, inconsistent means no solution. Well, sometimes we also use two other words which are dependent and independent. We'll talk about in a different video when we're talking about solution of linear systems. So when the equations are concerned, we are more bothered about, will this equation have a solution, or does it have a solution or not? If the equation has a solution, it will be termed as consistent, otherwise inconsistent. I'm Anil Kumar, and I hope that helps. You can always share and subscribe my videos. Thank you and all the best.